hadn't gotten a look at it yet.
Not like in person, but I've basically heard what most of the big changes are. Like death rollers are useless now.
Was that really that big of a change?
That's a huge change. Death rollers are fucking amazing.
Oh yeah, but like so far as say competitive play tournaments go.
Yes.
Those featured a big.
That was the main list, or one of the main lists.
Oh
was spanning battle wagons with death rollers and corralling and rolling everybody over so you can fuck them up.
Yeah.
But now they
try and push them out of bounds.
Yeah, but now your opponent gets to pick whether or not the death roller actually comes into play. So it's useless now.
Well, yeah, that would make it pretty useless, because, of course, I'm going to pick no.
Yeah, it's just, some of the decisions they made I like, others just don't really make a hell of a lot of sense.
My codice did nothing but get more badass.
Codice?
Codices. Codex?
Codex.
Yeah.
Codex singular, codices plural.
Why couldn't they just say roll book?
Because that's not freaking 40k enough. Okay, yeah, you blow yourself up there, dude.
Alright, so codices would be talking about them all.
Yeah. Or any kind of plural.
There we go. But I like the way codices sounds better.
So say it plural.
Anyway, my codex did nothing but get more badass.
Yeah, you got your frickin' Hellfrost and all that bullshit.
I mean, the Hellfrost itself, the effect ain't so great, but, well, I mean, it's pretty great, but it doesn't work, like, well enough. But it's got the power, and it flies really fast, and I'm gonna take one, definitely. And, I'm never not going to play with Thunderbolts. Thunderbolt Cavalry ever again. Yeah. I mean, not that I ever didn't play with them.
No, yeah, I know, trust me.
You're gonna see a lot more of them. I mean, mostly now because I can, and they're cheap.
Well, the main thing I think I need to do is just run a pure green tide, because what I'm running right now is just really fucking janky list of, like, I've got the 2 squads of boys, I've got the rods, and then I've got a battle wagon with a death roller, which is now useless. The battle wagon is still useful, but the death roller, no. Then the 3 warfighters that I can't really do anything with because the squad size is too small.
Yeah.
I need to run just like a pure green tide list, just orc boys everywhere.
If you do that, I'm gonna have to take Murder Fang. Murder Fang is a new dreadnought, in case any of you are wondering. But, yeah. And I've heard that he can just take out a whole squad of boys on his own.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure he can. The question is, how long will it take him? That's the important part.
Well,
because if I can target you with a single squad of boys, while I've got 5 more, or however many.
Yeah, but I'd only have 1 dreadnought locked up in close combat with the whole squad, too, so not much of a loss for me.
Yeah, but if he's locked up, then he's not taking out high priority targets.
Yeah, but neither is your squad of boys. But that's neither here nor there.
You're assuming that again the squad of boys is meant to take out priority targets. They're meant to be fodder, and if they're tying up your however fuck many points dreadnought, then they've done their job.
Yeah, fair enough. I think he's actually pretty cheap, like at 130 something points.
Yeah, I
mean, that's cheap. 130 points for something that's just murder-tastic?
Yeah. Doesn't he count as a hero, though?
No.
Oh, is he just heavy support?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, he's an independent character, but he's still just heavy support, I believe. And, well, not like I'm gonna abide by Force Organization ever again.
You don't get warlord traits.
They weren't that great, they're just the sagas that we used to have anyway, and my sagas never really interested me.
You might.
I mean, well, no, the only saga that was ever worth taking, I can get the actually better of by taking one piece of gear, called the Helm of Your Fast, which does the same thing as one of the sagas, but better, and it's the best saga anyway, so...
I would have to actually look into codex to see how it works.
Yeah. I had a chance to look at one not so long ago. It's pretty great. But I've pretty much lost the ability to use Grimnar.
Yeah.
Without him being... Of course, in the last codex, you didn't take him for combat anyway.
You took him for termies.
Yes, you did. And now he doesn't work like that anymore. But then again, every army can take all termies now. Or all whatever, because Force Organization.
Yeah.
You could build a knob tide if you wanted to.
That I would actually be willing to try. Especially the non-bikers. Oh.
Just fill the board with bikes.
Yeah. Oh, that was totally... Speed Freaks was one of the main lists.
Yeah. You know what I would like to see? I would like to field nothing but my Thunderwolf cavalry, and you know, the heroes on Thunderwolves.
Yeah.
And go up against your list of knob bikers.
I would have the advantage in range, you would have the advantage in melee.
Mm-hmm. The question is whether or not you would outrun me. I think they are the same speed, aren't they?
Yeah, 12-inch movement. Ooh, that's enough of that, son.
So yeah, you might actually be able to kite me around the board. Well, maybe.
Well, with the same
nothing
movement.
but Thunderwolves, and I can probably corner a few, and you can probably corner a few, though. So.
Yeah. Like I say, with the same movement, it would be kind of difficult to kite.
And I'd be safely locked in combat as well with some of them.
Yeah.
Where you wouldn't be able to shoot me.
Now, if they were not bikers, you might not have quite the advantage in melee.
No. Can you actually put power claws when you have a bike?
Oh yes, yes.
Nice.
You can have an entire squad of not bikers with nothing but power claws.
Now you see, some of mine actually do have to have regular weapons. I can't have like a thunder hammer.
Yeah.
Or a frost axe or something. But I think it's only one per squad.
Uh-huh.
Which isn't great. Although I have torn apart tanks with nothing but chain swords too, so...
What the fuck are you shooting at?
Maybe it's not so bad.
Yeah.
And of course I could take bolt pistols or something. And... well...
One thing that I feel I should point out.
Yep.
Right now we're inside what's called a rock. Spelled R-O-K-K. So, the way orcs travel through the galaxy is they build rockets, leave their planet, find a large asteroid like this, hollow it the fuck out, and fit it with basic life support and power, and strap engines to the back of it, and then just fly this thing into planets.
You know, that would actually be pretty effective.
Well, considering that the orcs on board don't give a shit whether or not they survive.
Yeah.
Yeah, that totally makes it great.
Well, actually, that might actually be, like, really effective even, like, today. I mean, because...
Not as a troop transport, but...
Well, no, I mean, like, for just, like, general space travel, though, there's nothing that blocks radiation quite so well as a big-ass piece of rock.
True.
And if you hollow it out, you can be sure it's not going to let any air out. If you fit it well enough.
Yeah.
And you don't have to supply, the cost of transporting everything into space. That's actually not a bad idea.
It would be interesting.
It'd be ugly, but it'd be effective.
Making sure that the thrust gets applied properly would be difficult.
Yeah. But you could always level off wherever you mount the rockets.
Yeah.
You don't just have to duct tape and spit them on.
That's actually a, I think I showed you the trailer for that Planetary Annihilation game. The RTS it got funded, and I think it's in beta right now. It was on Kickstarter.
Yeah.
And it's made by the same people who did Total Annihilation and Supreme Commander, which means it's going to be fucking awesome. But anyway, that's one of the tactics you can use on there, because the whole thing is like set. The maps are soar.
I remember what you. Yeah.
So you can totally send like your bots up, an asteroid, build rockets on it, and then set it on a trajectory to slam into one of your opponent's bases on one of his planets.
So what's to stop you from doing that with, say, like, moons?
I'm pretty sure you couldn't do it with a moon specifically, because that would be part of like the world geometry and not a physics object like an asteroid would be.
Alright. Plus that would be kind of ruining the planet that you want to go to.
Yeah, because you want to mine moons.
Well, you know what they say. It'd be easier just to blow the damn thing up and pick up all the stuff you wanted out of the debris.
Yeah. So this is a neat weapon.
What you got?
The vengeance launcher.
Oh, that.
It's your basic sticky grenade launcher. It's neat, I guess, but it's not very 40k.
I don't like that you have to detonate the damn thing. I wish it detonated on its own after just like, say, 3 seconds.
I'm fine with it.
It's a bit of a stretch for my computer illiterate fingers.
Yeah.
Kill them. Kill them in the name of the Emperor.
I'm killing them in the name of the Emperor as fast as I can. Oh, that's... He's an Ultramarine! I see him as the enemy! I freaking love the architecture of this place, though.
That's the Imperial.
This is one of the things that this game did very right.
They got the look down. They definitely did.
Yeah. It's one of the things I mentioned in the footage that we lost was how, like, I like this game.
Yep.
I don't think it's a bad game.
No.
I just don't feel that it's really. It doesn't capture
the Imperium as you think of it.
Well, it doesn't capture the setting very well because it's kind of a failing of the genre. So I'm willing to forgive it up to a point.
Oh yeah, because you're the one hero space marine going around getting shit done.
Yeah, you're the lone wolf and killing the orcs and defeating the enemy of man and blah blah blah.
Well, I mean, if you want to have a player character singular, he's got to be the hero.
No, and I understand that. I respect that. It's just do it in another setting.
Well, no, I mean, there are examples plenty of times where a lone space marine or a team of 3 can go in and get shit like this done.
But those are lore marines. Those aren't real marines.
But the lore marines were okay. First of all, there is no such thing as real marines.
No, I know.
And second of all marines can't be lore marines if they're badass enough.